Tamar doing an interview, basically saying that she doesn't have beef with anyone. She also said that she was just congratulating someone. We talked about it. If you missed it, we did a separate video.
Y'all, Kandi Burruss went on her Speak On It podcast last week and went all the way off on Tamar Braxton. On record, on tape, calling her fake straight to her whole audience, which lands 2 weeks after Jason Lee said Tamar used his Hollywood Unlocked platform to attack Kandi, and a year after Funky Dineva called Tamar collateral damage in a 2-bit PR stunt. That is 3 of Tamar's biggest longtime media allies all out in the same 12-month window. Because Tamar Braxton, born March 17th, 1977, 6th of 7 Braxton siblings, started as background vocals for big sister Toni, has a 5-octave range. Her own family calls her the best voice among the Braxton sisters. She should be running R&B right now. Instead, she has been on reality TV since 2011 with Braxton Family Values.
Sports. Well, I mean, Essence Fest, when we were getting an award, then she comes over there knowing we don't with each other. Right. So why are you over here pretending in front of the people to have me like you want to shake hands and say something nice to me when you know?
But if you follow Tamar's timeline, the pattern is never the music. It is the fallout. The Real fires her in 2016. She wins Celebrity Big Brother in 2020, then tried to unalive herself in the same year. She survived, came back, and by the early 2020s, 2 men in Black media were riding for her louder than anybody else. Jason Lee, founder of Hollywood Unlocked, and Funky Dineva, the YouTube personality who spent years promoting every project she dropped. Now in 2025 and 2026, both of them have publicly walked. That does not happen by accident, and it gets deeper. Back in the 2017 Escape reunion tour, when Tamar was the featured guest with Kandi Burruss, the 2 of them clashed hard on the road. There were public moments during Celebrity Big Brother where they seemed to reconcile, but per multiple accounts, since that peace never lasted. Start with Jason. Back in 2021, Jason Lee sat down with Tamar in an uncensored Hollywood Unlocked interview and called her a longtime friend and legend. That was the peak. Then in March of 2023, Tamar went public and accused Kandi Burruss and her then husband Todd Tucker.
Well, since then, in the comment section, Kandi responded and says, "No beef, question mark?" Let me show you what Kandi said. She said, "No beef, question mark?"
Of threatening her backstage at a show. Kandi denied it flat on Amazon Live, said her husband never said a word to Tamar. Kandi and Todd stayed married then. They divorced later, with Kandi paying Todd a lump sum settlement of around $426,000 in the split. 2 months later, Jason Lee alleged Tamar had told him privately that Kandi wears fake designer clothes. That was the first crack. Then, July 24th of this year, Jason sat down with Carlos King on Reality with the King and told the whole world Tamar had been using him, using his Hollywood Unlocked platform, feeding him negative stories about Kandi to attack her. He called it an act of betrayal by somebody he once considered a friend. Kandi reposted the clip within hours. Now Funky, August 17th, 2025, Funky Dineva's birthday. Tamar and Funky are photographed at V12 Lounge in Atlanta.
You ain't nice to me, lady. And then now I am. I'm here for an award or something positive, and here you online. Oh, they're mean girls of Atlanta.
Holding hands in the pictures. She in an all-black Balenciaga one-piece. Him in a white hoodie. All love. That night into the next morning, Tamar is found by a friend seriously injured. Multiple teeth missing, fractured nose, cannot walk, cannot talk. She goes on Instagram and says she does not even know what happened to her, that it was a close call. And the internet does what the internet does. Starts theorizing that Funky, who was with her the night before, might have had something to do with it. For over a week, Tamar says nothing to clear his name. Nothing. Meanwhile, she is cutting a music video featuring Funky for a new project called Heartbreak Retrograde. August 27th, she drops the video. August 28th, Funky goes nuclear on Instagram. His exact written words: "I was collateral damage in a 2-bit PR stunt." Her own Miami dentist, Dr. Amira Ogunlai, came out days later and said the injuries were consistent with sleepwalking. But Funky was done. He went hard on her online with cruel insults about her teeth. Tamar responded responded on Instagram saying she had blocked Funky, did not engage anymore, wanted nothing to do with him. She went on TikTok live in tears and canceled the whole entire project. Then December 3rd, 2025, Funky sits down for a 15-minute YouTube live stream titled, I am reading it exactly.
She said, but she was just calling me a bitch as she walked past me at a party last Saturday. Rolling eye emojis. I can't do the fake-ish.
Tamar Braxton, Mendices, and the Missing Teeth. And in that stream, Funky reveals what nobody knew. He was the former friend Tamar had been vaguely referencing in her interviews about the night everything went wrong. Not just any friend. His birthday was the reason they were together at V12 that night. And then Funky said the line that made the whole internet stop scrolling. He said the friendship had been real. Years of good times before all of this. He said in the middle of everything, he had made one simple ask while he was sitting in a hospital. Could Tamar just put out one word to clear his name? And she did put a statement up for 45 minutes. 45. That is how long Tamar left up the statement clearing his name. Then she took it back down and started popping off. That was the moment Funky was done. Not the teeth, not the video, the 45 minutes. Then late July into early August of 2026, Kandi dropped it. Speak on It podcast. Kandi with DJ A1 on record. She said on tape she does not like Tamar. That Tamar has been shady in private while playing the victim in every interview and every social media post. Then Kandi read what she said was an alleged text from Tamar making shady claims about her then ex-husband Todd Tucker. Tamar has never confirmed writing that text. It has not been produced publicly anywhere. Tamar responded on Instagram saying folks should not make her post about mess she does not know anything about. Fair. It's a real denial. And here is what shows how bad it has gotten publicly. July 5th this year, Essence Festival, New Orleans. Tamar walks up to Kandi, Monica, and other honorees at the Black Women in Music event. Monica refuses to make eye contact. Kandi allows a stiff embrace, rolls her eyes, and chuckles. Photo taken. Tamar walks off. This is Black women in the industry publicly signaling they are done. Now, Tamar has defenders, and their point is worth hearing.
What? At the end of the day, I know she gonna, have something to say about this. I don't care.
Camp A says this is a woman with a documented mental health history that the whole industry has watched play out for years. She survived a 2020 attempt to unalive herself. She has spoken openly about being abused by her ex David Adefeso. She has said she does not even remember what happened the night of the broken teeth. Her own dentist blames sleepwalking. Maybe her defenders are right. Maybe Tamar has been surviving on fumes for years. But Camp B is looking at the math. 3 of her biggest media allies, all out, same 12-month window. That is not coincidence. That is a pattern. So tell me, sis, is Tamar Braxton getting piled on unfairly? A woman with a documented mental health history caught in a week where the internet just refuses to see her as human? Or has this cliff been coming for 15 years and Kandi just said on record what everybody in Black media has been whispering the whole time? Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell me what you really think. Hit that like, subscribe if you new around here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.